So we're going to quickly discuss, and hopefully be quick about it, Terminator with rolling ion grenade and death grip. There's a man or woman, there's somebody in comments arguing for this variation and how they enjoy it, which it is a fun build. I cannot argue it is not fun. However, the practicality and utility you get, you lose a fair amount of good tools with this. So let's just start with the build, right? We have rolling grenade. We have death grip, right? Death grip's air grab, grenade launcher. They're both combo extenders, which is cool. They both lead to truly guaranteed damage, in the sense that just having break fast, right? You can just command grab and it's guaranteed. It's fine. And if you catch someone jumping or airborne in any way, like you launch them or whatever, you can do a death grip and bring them back down and amp it and reset and do whatever. That's cool. Here's the problem though. If you're looking for a reset, you have Gorilla Press by itself or Shotgun, right? You're plus 10, and this is plus 10, doesn't matter where you are on the screen, you're plus 10. And so they have to deal with your mix. They can technically jump out of your forward 3 and forward 2, but your forward 2 will catch anyone trying to jump or do anything dumb. So basically forward 2 is like guaranteed as hell, unless they are crazy and false block. Your Shotgun, of course, is plus 6. Oops, not that. It's just forward shotgun. You're plus 16. That's maybe 15, maybe 18% damage. I actually don't know the damage right now. And you're plus 16 in the face at range where you can press anything. You can press any button you want. They're truly jailed in the forward 4 off shotgun, right? That's plus 16, forward 4, 16 frame startup. They can't press or do anything. They can flawless block, sure. That's about it. And if they start flawless blocking that, then you can do other shit. You can do like a command grab, you can do whatever. Then, the death grip, right? We'll look at death grip first. Death grip, you get it off any of your launchers, right? So, you're launching crushing blows, you're back 2, you're 4, 3, 2. On trash. Oh. No, I'm like, come on. There we go. And you have different options depending on when you death grip somebody. You can have different height for F32 into a conversion again. Generally, you're going to get 4-3-2 down 1. Unless you're in the corner, you can get a bit more damage with back 3-1 after 4-3-2 after death grip. But generally, the point of death grip is give you a reset, right? And the thing is as well, if you have teleport or running man, you can actually do 4-3-2 death grip amp, back 1 into teleport or running man cancels, and do conversions that way. So there's an extra combo route there if you really wanted to. The other thing is the reset. You're looking at like 22%. If I remember my damage number right, it's like 22 or 24% for 4-3-2 death grip. I can't do it to save my life. There you go. All that says like 22% for a bar, and you're plus 18. So at the bare minimum, right? People have to guess, right? The bare minimum. So the bare minimum amount of damage you can get after that is another grab, which is what, 12%. So you're looking at like 36 overall percent for 1 bar off of low. And keep in mind, even if they break and you go for death grip, it doesn't matter, right? So it doesn't matter because the death grip, like you can still press after. At least I do. Maybe you can get actually punished for it, but I've never been punished for going for death grip. Point being, death grip is a really good utility tool that actually has a lot of corner carry as well. So if you just do it raw, right? You just let it rock, throw them, boom, it's gone. Right? They're over there, they're over toward the corner. Now we look at the rolling grenade. The grenade. Excuse me, sorry. The grenade gives you utility on any hit confirm combo, right? Pretty much everything's 30%. Like the lowest I've seen was 24% damage, which is I think off the overhead like 24%. Maybe it's 29. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, it's you're averaging like 25 to 30% for a bar off grenades. And the fun part of this is you can do this, right? If I'm not terrible. I'm terrible. Right, you can do like death grip combos. It's not letting me amp for this, but still. There we go. So if you don't do a jump attack of any kind, you can death grip into amp into forward 3-2 down 1 command grab. Here's the biggest problem with this variation, right? You have some decent utility from this. You have some pretty good options, which this build is actually a lot of fun to do because you have death grip combos are just fun, man. You're just doing air grab into reset and do all. They're fun. The problem is this: you're losing the potential for running man on block, running man on hit. There's running man shit in general, okay? Which, keep in mind, running man is a tick throw that does, I think, 11% by itself, or 16 when amped, or like 30 when you get the KB or something, right? So there's that. It's an unblockable mid tackle, okay? There's that. The boot is safe, has good corner carry. The boot has good corner carry on any hit confirm. It doesn't matter what confirm you get, you can corner carry with the big boot. And they're still close enough, if you want to go for it, you can do a running man tackle meeting. Which I do because I'm crazy, because I just disregard. I don't care about your fucking wake ups. Usually. Sometimes I do. Depends on the player. And not to mention, running man in the corner is a meterless launcher, right? So let me swap variations here. And I'll show Darth Vader. Like I said, rolling ion and death grip is a good build. You can have a lot of fun with it, especially in casual sets, right? If you're just having fun with friends, sure. But for me, I kind of try and play sweaty for a fair majority of my fights. I try and play Terminator to the best of my ability, and that generally revolves around running man, death grip, backbreaker, or the alternates I've seen at high level have been teleport with backbreaker running man or teleport with death grip running man. Okay, I've never seen it, but there's potential for it to be good at high level. Running man with rolling grenade, because that's like some crazy mix there, and like a low level build you could run that can actually just work. This build works a lot, is the teleport rolling grenade. That works as well. The thing I forgot to cover about the rolling grenade is that it actually has potential for setups as well as combos, and it's guaranteed damage, and death grip has like some interesting shit. There's interesting builds and combos in that variation. That's pretty much what it is builds and combos. Running man, Dark Fate in general has swaggy combos as well, but it also has, you get more benefits, right? So something simple as like just raw backbreaker. It reaches a lot further than Gorilla Press, right? It reaches a hell of a lot further. It's a meterless side switch, so you can side switch or keep the same side. Like no bar, right? No bar. Keep in mind, Gorilla Press, you need to spend bar just to reset or keep side for max damage. So you're spending bar on that. And then you're spending bar to launch with grenades, unless you get a setup down and they fall for the setup. Then you're not launching. Then you can use a jump to death grip amp forward 4 for reset. But even then, like, you still have regular Gorilla Press for that if you don't want. I mean, death grip does more damage for reset, true, but like it's almost redundant, right? If you think about it, right? You have 2 resets. So why do you don't need 2? Like at the bare minimum, Gorilla Press would be an arm break, but even then, like, you're gonna do 1-2-1 close grenade into another bar just to reset for Gorilla Press for I guess it's guaranteed, right? That's fair, guaranteed reset. But if you look at backbreaker and Gorilla Press and running man, or not Gorilla Press and running man, so I'm gonna put him in the corner, right? Okay, mid screen, not a big deal, right? Big mid screen. I'm terrible. There we go. You want corner carry? Boom. And then they're like pretty much in the corner, right? Like they're literally in the corner. Here's the fun part, right? If I do running man, I can running man, right? Into death grip, and like you have a standing reset from death grip, right? Keep in mind you still have, like, the only thing you're spending bar on in this variation, occasionally, is the backbreaker to load up the KB and shotgun for reset and death grip for reset for hit card. So something as simple as boom, plus 13, true jail into back through 1. Oh, it confirmed. Let me do back to 2 instant death grip amp into back through 1 shotgun. Like, it just loops infinitely. And here's the thing as well. You can use backbreaker as a whip punish because it has longer range. Right? So if I have sub do back 1, if I time it. It's hard. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm not sure this up. But you can actually, if you're really good at it, you can actually use Backbreaker to whiff punish, and the potential for that is ridiculous. So I'm gonna put easy KBs and fatal, right? So let's assume, right? Let's assume you whiff punish or you do something to where Backbreaker lands. One, it's a guaranteed 12% minimum, but you get that KB, it's 21%. This is guaranteed 21%. Right? Guaranteed 21% off just a command grab. And the thing is, if you, let's say, let me just say reset this. You know, forward two in the Backbreaker. Oh, I dropped it. Hold on. So the potential here, we have like 20-ish% from the shotgun. I am terrible. Forward two in the Backbreaker. Get the KB. I am terrible. But you can do so many conversions with Backbreaker and Death Grips and Running Mans and all this other shit, right? So it's like you get some crazy combo potential, crazy reset potential. Like I mentioned as well. Not to mention as well, like if I set it up right, I can do a raw Backbreaker into Running Man KB. I'm terrible at it because I don't. But you can do a raw like Backbreak from an unblockable. You can go into 21% KB plus the whatever percent from the tackle, and so it's about 50-ish%. Okay, maybe like 45. But that's it for just two things. Or I don't know, technically three because you have to do a back one cancel. But yeah, like it's kind of crazy when you start to think about just how much potential damage there is with these extra crushing blows and the combos. Not to mention the spacing. If you look at the spacing here, right? A lot of people in MK11, people say there's no Okizemi or Oki. In my experience, there still is. You just have to know when to go for your setups and knockdowns and pressure and shit. It's just as simple as, hey, bait them to waste in their bar, then do whatever the fuck you want knockdown, right? It's as simple as that. Like, I don't see the big problem with, I can't melee every damn time. Like, to me, that sounds kind of boring. And honestly, from what I've seen from other fighting games, you don't always melee someone every single knockdown anyway. There's always circumstances where you don't do that. It just depends on what's going on. So something as simple as this, right? We're gonna do a simple 4-3-2 back 3-1 command grab and spend the bar. 30%. Okay, 30%, and we're in range to do it again. Into the KB, and I dropped it because I'm terrible. Backbreaker Amplify does more damage than the Gorilla Press, right? Has better range, has a KB. You can choose what side you want to throw them, so you don't have to worry about bar. Like, if you know how to micromanage your bar, like that's here's the other thing too. Back one into Running Man cancels does this mid screen, right? Mid screen. Hold on, I'm not terrible, which I am. Come on. Oh, that doesn't work. Come on. Come on. Ah! I am not this bad, I swear. Okay, come on. What's the problem? What am I screwing up my inputs? Here we go. Boom. 18-ish%, 20% off defensive bar. And he's connecting to Fatal. I didn't even know that, honestly.
Get over here.
Again, I'm not trying to shit on anyone who thinks Rolling Ion and Death Grip isn't a good build. It's actually a really fun build. You have some really swaggy combos. The problem is you have a lot more utility and versatility from Death Grip, Backbreaker, Running Man, and like the alternate stuff I spoke about earlier than you do with that, right? So it's like, hell, even with Running Man, you can actually. I'm pretty sure this will be real. Let me just verify here. This may be real and may be fake. This is like live labbing right now, gentlemen and ladies and whatever people out there, right? Because I'm stupid. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make it lower first of all. Jesus. Okay, I think we're good. So my idea right now. So the thing with Rolling Ion and Running Man, every touch. Oh, no.
Terminator.
There we go. Every touch becomes a 50-50. Every touch is launch or command grab with Running Man, right? That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. So it's decently strong build if you have hit confirms up the ass. The thing is this, right? You get meatless combos with Running Man in the corner. You still have reset armor break potential with Gorilla Press. You now have setup potential with Rolling Grenade, and launch combo potential and guaranteed damage from Rolling Grenade in mid-screen. So you generally cover every part of the screen. You have combos and setups and potential everywhere. So generally, this is probably the only build I would say is like competitively viable outside of Dark Fate and the subsequent alterations with TDE. Personally speaking, out of the old ones. So, oh wait, did I put sub? Yes, I put sub. Damn it.
Get over here.
So,
Ow! Use a death machine.
we're gonna have Scorpion, and the plan here, right? You know how most Scorpions, when they play with cancels, they do back to far cancel, right? Try and GTFO. They know how to confirm it, right? So what we're gonna try and do. Okay. I got held up trying to floss block. So I'm going to do back to far cancel and hold up. Alright, so let's see how this works. Now here's the thing, right? This isn't necessarily punishing, right? They have time to jump out of the grenade and the Running Man, but here's the kicker. Here's the kicker, right? So if the Scorpion makes the hard fucking read that you're gonna commit to rolling grenade or Running Man off a cancel, let's say you have Death Grip, or you would actually need Running Man for this. You can't do it without Running Man. So the thing is, what I'm seeing here immediately is if let's see, let's put me in Dark Fate, select the Scorpion. What I'm seeing here is if you make a hard read to commit to Running Man and they're canceling and they jump, right? Again, this is not going to happen very easily because not many people actually try and jump after teleport cancel because they think they're clear. But here's the thing. You can actually punish it. I can see it right now. So I'm going to do back two, far cancel, and hold up. Huzzah! you need to Running Man cancel into Death Grip Amplify and combo them and reset and whatever the hell you want to do. So there's that. And wow, okay, that's like live labbing, gentlemen and ladies and whatever, right? I said the same thing. I don't care. So again, not to discredit or diminish the potential for Rolling Grenade and Death Grip. It's actually a pretty fun build. It's really good for casuals. However, if you're trying to take Terminator any measure seriously, you get more benefits out of the other like specials than those two combinations. If you want to commit to rolling grenade or death grip, your best builds for rolling grenade are rolling ion with running man, rolling ion with TDE. Those are your two best bets, right? Or death grip. You can do Dark Fate like traditionally. You can do death grip, running man, TDE. Those are two really strong variations for involving death grip. Generally, if you have here's my thing. If you have death grip and running man, and you can do the optimal meterless damage with running man and the 1 bar standing reset damage with death grip, there's no point in having gorilla press, because gorilla press, shorter range, not a KB. You have to worry about spinning bar to keep sides. So, power like just Dark Fate is just ridiculous. Point being, you can do rolling ion and death grip if you really want to, and I'm not saying you can't, but it's one of those things where you're kind of getting you're treating some utility for the utility. Like every hit you have the potential for a death grip reset, but every hit is guaranteed damage after rolling grenade into gorilla press. So it's like it doesn't even matter if you can get the reset because it's all guaranteed anyway. You could do death grip with infiltrator toss and a backbreaker. I've seen some people try that for some weird reason. I've seen people mention. I've seen people actually. It's one thing people have mentioned. I want to try more, but I don't know how good it really is. Is infiltrator toss with backbreaker and running man. My problem with that is you don't have any resets at all, whereas Dark Fate you still have death grip resets, right? Then the thing is, with Terminator, a lot of people undervalue the potential of shotgun and death grip and gorilla press, like resetting the opponent. Like you put them in a mixed situation, right? Shotgun's plus 16 on hit when you spend bar, it's plus 13 if you don't. Gorilla press is plus 10. Death grip is potentially be plus 18. It depends what you cancel it into and stuff like that. But generally, when you have them in a mixed situation, they gotta hold that. When they hold that, you can get either 28% meterless with 432. You can get, I think, 16-ish percent. You can get a fair amount of damage off the overhead as well. It kind of depends on spacing and what's happening, but like you can do if people are respectful and you play at a higher level and people don't do wake ups all the damn time, and you make the read, you can do like 4-2 amplified backbreaker and then backbreaker again as they get up as a meaty. So it's like 20% plus 12 roughly. I actually don't remember the raw damage from 4-2 to backbreaker amplify, but like I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I understand why people could like that build. It seems like fun. But it's one of those things where you get more bang for your buck from other builds, and the same goes for something like Incapacitator. Incapacitator is a really damn good move. I love the move, but it makes it so much harder to play because the problem with right. So this woman came in stream the other day and she was saying about running man with Incapacitator and whatever else, right? Fair enough. Good move, good pairing, 2 unblockables, one takes away so many options from the opponent. The other one's a meterless launcher in the corner, has running man tick throws. Cool, great, good move. Here's the problem. What the fuck do you do on hit? Right? Because the best you're going to get is hit confirm into running man boot, right? Or maybe just leave it there and then maybe do a raw command grab or go into another button. And it's like you're not really getting anything for hitting the opponent until you knock them down or get them in the corner. And even then, that's like, I don't know, it's one of those things where I've done a build like that before. I've done Incapacitator with Teleport and Running Man, and it's worked. It's been fun. It was fun. It was just like I wasn't getting a lot for actually hitting the opponent, let alone I didn't really have many opportunities to get command grabs off and other mix opportunities off because I don't have shotgun. I don't have death grip. And like, yeah, you can mix people on knockdown, but here's the problem. If they delay wake up and you go for a mix, you're fucked. Delay wake up, they'll blow you up. Even without bar, they can blow you up with delay wake up. So it's not like you're really, I don't know. Anyway, point being, going on a death grip, fun build. I actually may use it on stream. Like it's a fun build, but you get more stuff out of other builds. So that's. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on stream here in about 20 minutes or so over on twitch.tv/TJTheBoyandGamer. We'll probably end up doing MK11 or MKX or whatever, I guess. Ugh.